Was that Winnie? Winnie, what was that? Do you want this? Is that what you want? I hear you whimpering. Do you want this toy? Well, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for another episode of Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary. For Wednesday, December 29th of 2021, the last Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary for 2021. It is a few days before New Year's. And these two knuckleheads are just hanging out today. Mr. Gary here, Mr. Garamond, was acting like an otter or a burrito just about half an hour ago, just chilling out in a blanket with Jenny D, and she had him wrapped up, and he was just all cozy, as you may have seen in the picture on their socials a little earlier. Gary, what is that? Oh, he's all excited now. He was all chilled out earlier, and now he's all excited. He's got the laser out. He's got the laser out. Hi, Gary. Where'd Winnie go? Winnie was just on the table here. Oh, there she is. Look at this wingdings. Look at this wingdings. Are you camping out? Are you camping out? You chilling out in the tent? Huh? Are you hanging out? And Gary's going to visit. And as I moved over here, to be nice, as I moved over here, I noticed the mug that Jenny D was using for Christmas. My aunt gave us these wonderful mugs to get the full effect. I'm going to run in the kitchen and grab the other one. Is that the one you gave me for?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay. Okay, this is hilarious. So, Gary's wondering, what are you doing, Papa? What are you doing? So we got these Mr. and Mrs. mugs. I'll show the cats. And they look like Winnie and Gary. The funny thing is, they look like Winnie and Gary if they were cross-dressing, which we're fine with. If they choose to do that, that's fine with us. But Mr. here looks like Winnie and Mrs. looks like Gary. It's the best thing ever. So we are totally cool with that. So we've got a mug with Mrs. Gary and a mug with Mr. Winnie. That's what we've been saying. Right, Winnie? It just cracked us up when we received those for Christmas. They're like, these are great mugs. And they're actually really good mugs. And we're actually having tea out of them right now. But it was just so funny because they look so much like them.
I'll take my mug.
Okay, sorry. I've stolen Jenny's mug. The cats are wondering what's going on now because they're like, what are you doing? You move the table over so you can sit on the floor. Here you go, Winnie. Here you go. And they've been loving hanging out here with the heating vent there. We've got the Etch-a-Sketch over there to scratch on. And Gary loves hanging out in his heated bed here. We call it his space pod because it looks like a UFO. It actually, as you can see, there's a zipper here. It actually has a domed lid that's like the same exact shape as this, except on top, with a hole in it. So it turns into like this space pod with a hole in the side that he can get in, but he prefers it just open like this. When they were kittens, he liked going inside it, but he likes it open like this. And it's a heated bed, so he loves it. And then Winnie just loves camping out here in her tent. But it's been kind of cold. We got our first official measurable snow here in northern Illinois today. And so, yeah. Oh, yesterday really. So yeah, there's snow on the ground. I forgot to bring it in. I was gonna bring in some snow from outside, but I didn't for the live stream. We've done that in the past years as well. I brought in snow for them to kind of look at and investigate, and it's always been kind of funny. It really only kind of was something of interest to them the very first year in 2017 when they were little kittens. I made a little snowman for them in like a little bowl, and they were kind of tapping at it and pawing at it. But as they got older, the past few years in the winter, anytime I did that, they couldn't care less. They just kind of look at it and wonder why I'm freaking out, having them try to check out something cold. Right, kids? They're just hanging out watching. They hear the sound of Jenny's phone tapping into the mug as she's typing to the chat, so they keep looking up at her. No, it's okay. Oh, here. Let me move the table back. That's why I was trying to set it down over here.
You can't slide it because of the other rug, so just leave it.
Oh, gotcha.
You have to actually lift the table up.
Okay. Sorry. I gotta do a little adjusting here. Cats are watching me work because I move furniture. Because I made things inconvenient for us all. Okay, sorry, cats. Okay, now Mama has a place for her drink again.
What on earth just happened?
Oh.
I don't know, cats.
Okay. That's not good. Don't slide this. Alrighty, cats. They're not interested in playing tonight. They just want to be warm. They were playing earlier. Not too much. They keep hearing her cup and they keep looking over. No, that's fine. It's okay. And it's been so dry here in the Midwest that Gary's been shedding a ton of fur, so we keep brushing him and he just keeps shedding so much fur. Right, buddy? That squeaks that they got for Christmas. Gary has just been loving it. He's been playing with it a lot. And that's why it's in this bed here. I almost said bread. It's in the bed there. Sorry if the picture's getting kind of grainy. I can't control that at all. That's just the that's just going to be the quality of the live stream, the bandwidth. So yeah, they're just hanging out though. They're just gonna have a chilled out night, it seems like. Ooh. I know one thing that they love. I don't know where that paper ball went. I'm not sure where the paper ball went. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gary doesn't care, but Winnie sure is watching the stick. Oh, Winnie. Oh, Winnie. Winnie sure likes the strings. Did you get it, Winnie? And she shredded her blue stick, the string on the blue stick, so much that we got rid of it. So we're going to have to get a new embroidery floss, thick embroidery floss, like the stick she loves so much, and make a new one. Because she really responded to that one. This one, not as much. She still responds to this one, but she really responded to the other one. Look at that face, Winnie. Look at that face. You are too silly. You are too silly. Looks like you're smiling.
This is camp out next to the heater, but yeah, apparently.
Oh, good job. Oh, and the other day Gary was chasing a paper ball all over the living room here, and he knocked it into this tent, and he ran in and out of this tent like 2 or 3 times trying to get it, and he almost flipped the tent over. And Winnie was looking at him like he was crazy. Can we get it, Winnie? Oh, good job. Good job. Good job. Wow, that was fierce. That was fierce. Uh-oh, she's stomping on it. I'm just kind of poking the stick on the bottom of the tent, and she's really. Oh no, she's gonna shred this tent. She's got. Whoa! Hey, Gary. Welcome to camp, Gary. Gary's like, stop it.
You don't fit in there with her, buddy.
You two don't fit in there together. Here you go, Gary. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Gary found his,
Ariel's watching.
Ariel's watching.
Mama's watching.
Ariel's watching. Oh. Did you hear that? I didn't see. I just heard Jenny say that, and I haven't been looking at the chat.
Alex said that
We haven't.
watching.
A very special honored guest in the chat. It is Mom Cat Ariel.
Mama font.
Mama Font from Kitten Academy 2017. That's Winnie and Gary's mom cat. It's so great. That's so great. That's one thing that's so wonderful about Kitten Academy is just the community that it has created where people can get acquainted and watch a kitten or a mom cat or adult cat, kind of be cared for and grow and be fostered by Kitten Academy. And then you have the option of, hey, I think I can take over and adopt that special cat or kitten or mom cat. And there's a whole community behind it on the Kitten Academy Discord and the Facebook fan club and, on all the various YouTube channels and Instagram accounts and all the different social accounts for all the cats and kittens that have come from there. And it's just kind of a wonderful thing because, we've had cats in the past where the last kitten we had, our beloved Walnut, we only have 3 pictures of her from before we adopted her.
And her mom stuck her tongue out the same way that she
Yeah, and in one, her mom would stick her tongue out the way she did. But before we adopted her, we just found them by kind of digging in through pictures online, and with Kitten Academy, we got to see, Winnie and Gary's mom cat Ariel. We got to see these kittens take their first steps, open their eyes, their ears pop out, and everything, and we know them from they were tiny kittens, and even their mom cat and their brothers and sisters, and we can stay in touch with them and all, and it's just such a great thing. Right, Winnie? You showing your mama your hunting skills, Winnie? Showing your mama your hunting skills?
Alex said that pretty much the only toy that Ariel plays with is a stick.
Oh, that's so funny. Winnie, you hear that?
She's just like her mama.
Your mama loves playing with a stick as well. Just like your mama. And Winnie is very similar, the coat, similar to Ariel, except Ariel has more of a swirl on the side versus Winnie has more stripes. Now Gary's like, okay, I'm going to smash into this tent here.
Her fur texture was somewhere in between them, because I feel like
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of like densely fuzzy like Gary, but her outer coat.
Right, because, Jenny D is saying that she recalls Ariel's fur being kind of similar to both, kind of being between Winnie and Gary's type fur. Gary has very soft, fluffy fur, while Winnie has more of a slick, shiny coat. And Ariel.
Zap was more like Gary. He was fuzzy.
Yeah, Zap.
Baskerville was slick like Winnie.
The other 2 font kittens, Zap and Baskerville, were a gray kitten and a black kitten, and one was more like Winnie's fur and one was more like Gary's fur in terms of texture. Gary, look at you. You gonna show off for your mama as well? Huh? You gonna show your mama your hunting skills? Go for it. Go for it. Gosh, it's so great to hear from Ariel's a duder. Okay, Gary, here's your pollock fish, your Jackson pollock fish.
I think that's the greatest.
Get it?
Ever.
Yeah, it is a great pun.
That's the only reason why I bought that one.
Gary, what is that? What is that, buddy? His eyes get so big. His eyes get so big. Oh, there he goes. So fierce. They love this little tent. from Tiny Tents. We got it at REI, which is a like a camping and outdoors sporting goods place. You can get like camping equipment, hiking equipment, and they sell these little tents made by Tiny Tents, and you can get them at tinytents.com as well. I think they're like $25 or something. But they're super cute. Oh, Ariel wants to play with a stick. Here you go, Ariel. Here you go, Ariel. Here's a stick for you. Here's a stick for you. Stick from your kids.
And then it was that Alex's screen was destroyed.
What's that?
And then Alex's screen.
Yeah, and then Alex's screen was destroyed. Yeah. What is it, Gary? Oh, you got it. You gonna get it? It's so funny because they can see the shadows through the tent. So when there's something on the tent, they try to go for it too.
Can he see through the ring cover though?
I don't know. Well, he was going for this when it was on top. He was like biting at the tent.
Maybe that part he can see through. The other part, I don't think he would.
See, it seems like he's looking at my fingertip through the screen, and there's a light above. So I don't know.
They haven't seemed to bother the plants since we put them out. So it'll be interesting to see if they start eating all the sprouts off of them when they start growing.
Yeah, we still haven't found our campfire. It's somewhere.
I've given up looking for it.
Yeah, I've kind of given up. It'll turn up somewhere. It'll probably turn up the day this tent gets like shredded and thrown out or something, and the accompanying campfire will be found.
And then they will both just be on fire for absolutely.
Where did Winnie go?
I think she went in the kitchen.
Did Winnie go in the kitchen? Oh no.
She was not near the grow thing, so.
Gary, there's a laser out there. You gonna get it? I think maybe Winnie's in the kitchen.
No, she's either in the kitchen or she went upstairs. Winnie.
Yeah, let's see where she's at. And again, that's just the funniest thing. Here's a Mrs. Gary mug. A Mrs. Gary mug. And the Mr. Winnie. Mr. Winnie and Mrs. Gary. Unintentional coincidence.
Unless Auntie and Cecilia thought that Gary was the brown one.
There you are. Yeah, unless my aunt thought the cats were mixed up.
Because I know they know what they look like, but I don't know if they remember who's who.
Yeah, the mugs are great. They're just too funny. And they didn't have them made or anything. They just got them like at Home Goods or something, or Ross or something. And it's just so funny. They look like Winnie and Gary, and they're just the opposite gender norm. So, which is fine. Winnie. Okay, Winnie. Want this? Put it on the tree. I think she wants food. You want food? Is that what you want? You want your food? Want to come up here? Ah, and we got a birthday card to Winnie from Chewy, from the place we order their food from, their food and various stuff from, cat supplies. And that's the funny thing, because their brother and sister born on the same day. So Winnie got a birthday card from Chewy, but not Gary. Sorry, Gary. Winnie. Well, Gary hears the food sound. Gary hears the food sound. Gary, you've got some food left up here, buddy. You've got some food left up here. They don't want food. They don't want to camp. I don't know what they're doing. I think I know what will get them going, though. Something as simple as this. What is that? Oh, this might be a little too big. Might be a little too big. What is this? What is this? Andy's off. Instantly. It's the crumpled piece of paper. Winnie doesn't want to play, but Gary is all about it. Gary is saying, let's play paper ball chase. Okay, buddy. Ooh. Gary, here we go. He's like, nope. No, Papa. Nope. No can do. That ball does not belong there. Oh, here comes Winnie. Winnie, you were too late. Winnie saw the ball there on the post and said, nope, it doesn't belong there, but Gary got to it first. Okay, Gary. You were Winnie. Here you go, Winnie. Oh, big stretch, Winnie. Look at that fur, those spots and stripes. Who's getting it first? Gary's like, I'm going to take the easy road. Good job, buddy. Winnie's like, thanks, bro.
All the toys in
Thanks, bro.
basket.
Yeah, all these toys, tons of toys. They just want crumpled paper all the time. What about this one? We haven't took this one out in a while. What about this? This kind of gets them excited when you flip the feather around. Is that a birdie, Gary? Oh, 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 whoa. Get the birdie. Get the birdie, buddy. Get the birdie. It's funny because, you know, there's like a little metal fishing swivel that holds that on there, and just these little plastic balls rattle. So, the handle's kind of janky, so it kind of squeaks a little bit and makes a little rattling noise. Not like it's designed that way to sound like a bird, but it kind of makes a little bit of a racket.
He doesn't want anything to do with it.
What about you, Winnie? You want it? You want it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's like, what is that? She's like, I see something. What is that?
She's got puppy butt right now. I think she's afraid of it. Her tail's all puffed out.
Okay. I don't think Winnie wants it.
Her tail's all floofed up.
You don't want that, Winnie? Oh, here comes Gary. Gary's like, what was that, Papa? He's stalking it. Whoa, good job, buddy. Good job. Where'd it go? Winnie's watching it too. Who's getting it? Gary's like, I'm going to go this route. I'm going to go this route. There's times when Gary will try to go straight up the side of a tree, but oftentimes this is more his speed. He's like, I'm going to take the easy route.
He's just gonna wait
Less
it out.
jumping. Yeah, he is just going to wait it out. There it is. It's right here, buddy. It's right here.
Gary, it's literally 6 inches from your face.
It's right in front of your face. Oh, good job, buddy. High five the birdie. Good job. Good job. It is right by your face. You gonna get it? Boop. You got booped by the birdie. Boop. Boop. Yeah, since we took our Christmas tree down already, this cat condo is now back in the cat tree is now back in the corner here. And the other cat tree is still over there. So now we no longer have the double tree hotel for them, just the two separate condos. And Winnie is down there watching. Can you get that birdie? Can you get the birdie? Silly boy. Boop. Boop. You're too funny, buddy. Too funny. He's like, nope, not going for it. Not going for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, nope, nope. That's not your toy. It's the foot off a piece of furniture. Not a toy for Gary. It's going in my pocket now. Yep, and now Winnie, you left your food alone. So that's what Gary is going to do, is look for your food. Right, buddy? Yep. Okay, Gary. Oh, you saw me. You saw me. I caught you. I caught you.
Like, I was just gonna tell you that her food's up.
Yeah, it's like I was faking it. I was just going to tell you that you left her food out. Thanks, buddy. I'll put her food away now. And you can eat your food. And of course, I put her food away, and now she comes over here. Winnie, you're too silly. You are too silly. Here you go. Here you go, baby. I need to get some good pictures of her sitting in this tiny little basket, too. I mean, look at her, and look at that basket. It's just like a... What is it, Jen? Is it wicker? Or it's like... It's cotton. It's like a... Yeah, it's cotton cord, and we've just got this.
The silly thing is that's actually a bag from Miss Seven flannel sheets.
Right. This thing with the gnomes on it is actually a storage bag for a set of flannel sheets, and we just kind of wrapped it around this cotton cord little basket, and Winnie just loves sitting in it. She crams herself in there. And she sits sideways like a little croissant and mashes her head down so you can't see her legs or her head. You just see this dome of fur, which reminds me of like when you see like little hamsters and stuff like that, all nestled in a little bowl in a enclosure. I got to get a picture of that. She just mashes herself in there. She loves it. And sometimes when she's really lazy, she'll sit there and reach over and eat. And I'll have to slide the mug over so she's closer. You're too cute. But the nice thing is she's eating, and she's eating really well. Not like how she used to be when she was a little kitten. Always so troublesome with her diet and always underweight. She's doing great now, and so is Gary Boy. They're both doing really well. Their weights are on target. And they will... Somehow these two knuckleheads are going to be 5 years old coming up here the first week of January. So crazy. Mom cat Ariel gave birth to 4 kittens on January 6th of 2017. Mr. Garamond, the biggest of the litter. Miss Wingdings here, the runt of the litter, the smallest, and then their 2 brothers, Zap and Baskerville. Ooh, that's bright, Winnie, huh? That's bright. Little herb garden for Winnie there. So, yeah, she gave birth to them January 6th of 2017, and they arrived. They were supposed to arrive on the 8th, I believe, a couple days later at Kitten Academy, but I believe they actually arrived on the 9th, if I recall the history correctly, and that's when they arrived at Kitten Academy. So So the fonts weren't actually born at Kitten Academy. They were born at the McHenry County Animal Shelter in a where Ariel was picked up as a stray, a pregnant stray mom cat. She was picked up. I'm not sure when she was picked
She
up.
was picked up on the 5th. She had them
Oh,
on the 6th.
apparently Jenny recalls that Ariel, their mom cat, was picked up as a stray, pregnant stray by McHenry County Animal Shelter on the 5th of January in 2017. She gave birth the next day, which is just amazing. It's so great that there are places like that that exist. She was born with the help of McHenry County Animal Welfare Society and on the 6th. And then a few days later, they all arrived at Kitten Academy when they were still here in Illinois. They used to be in Johnsburg, Illinois. Right, Winnie? And then shortly after that, we had been watching Kitten Academy a few months before that. Like at the end of 2016 is when we first started. For instance, that's when we were made aware of Kitten Academy, and then we were watching the font kittens in at the beginning of 2017, and then in March we adopted these two knuckleheads. Right, Winnie?
I'm sure that camera shot's gotta be real fun.
Yeah, this camera shot will be fun. We moved one of our security cameras to over here because we set up a little herb garden there, and the first thing Gary tried to do was try to get at the dill and thyme and all the little pods of herbs in there. He was trying to. Oh, now I just.
Yeah, see, you drew attention.
Oh, now I just drew attention to it. Oh, no, Winnie, then not for you. I shouldn't have done tap that. She didn't notice it, but Gary noticed it earlier, and so I'm like, oh, when we went out to the store earlier, I set up one of our security cameras right next to it, so we would get alerts if they walked near it while we were out on our phones, and then we could kind of scold them through the camera speaker if they got near it, but they didn't. Winnie, come over here.
We're gonna come down in the morning and all of the little sprout covers are gonna be in the sink or on the floor.
Yeah, the sprouts are going to be all over the
little
place.
Spikes are gonna be lying on the floor. Winnie will have started through the hole.
Yes.
It's gonna be a thing, I think.
Come here, Winnie. Come here. Come here.
She's like, it's mine now.
Come here. She's like, no. No. Too funny.
She's like, that's mine.
But yeah, I mean, it's been an amazing year. I saw somebody mention Happy New Year in there. Hi, Gary. Boop. So I hope everybody has a safe and fun New Year. Yeah, we could try to grow catnip.
But if it does grow, they're just gonna continue to eat it.
Yeah.
With the nub.
Right, if it yeah, it'll never fully grow if we try to grow it because they'll just feast off of it, especially this boy. Gary will chomp on it.
Try to eat the stuff that actually grows in there, for all I know.
Hey, buddy, look at that. Look at that face.
Could probably put like a screen or something around it, but I don't know.
Look at that face. Look at that face. He's being silly. So he is sitting here waiting to go downstairs. He loves running around the basement. So I'll see if I can get his attention here with the laser instead. Gary. Gary, you're so silly. So silly. You are too funny, buddy. Too funny. Too funny. What was that, Jen? I missed that. I noticed Karen mentioned something about Zara and catnip. Oh.
Zara has no interest in the catnip, but she uses it to get the neighbor's cat.
Ah. So Zara is quite the player with the catnip there, Karen, huh? Just getting the neighbor cats high, huh? Too funny. And adorable Miss Zara, also from On Angel's Wings, which is the the shelter that worked with that Kitten Academy when they were in Illinois. And On Angel's Wings is who the McHenry animal shelter or animal, it's really animal control, McHenry County Animal Control. Yeah, they worked with On Angel's Wings, which is the main shelter that worked with Kitten Academy when they were in Illinois, just like Dawes, the Danbury Animal Welfare Society works with Kitten Academy in Connecticut. On Angel's Wings was the primary one. And that's where Zara came from.
They work with,
Boop.
there's a couple more that they work with too. I can't think of the names.
Right. And also, you may be aware of Colin Marmalade. Catman Chris, the caretaker for Colin Marmalade, and his partner Jessica, they used to live in the area as well, and they used to also work with some of the cat shelters around here. They used to work with Perfect, PUR, Perfect Animal Rescue, and yeah, they were also worked with a lot of the cats and kitten shelters around here as well.
That's how we
Before they moved to Florida, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they live here. That's how we met. Was over at Kitten
Yeah,
Academy.
we met them when they were visiting Kitten Academy when Gracie was dropped off at Kitten Academy. Catman Chris was the one who captured Gracie, trapped her, and brought her to Kitten Academy. Boop, that floof Gracie. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been an amazing year. Double checking the quality of the furniture there, Winnie. Making sure it's sturdy. She hears Gary. So yeah, I hope everybody has been staying safe and healthy and trying to stay positive. It's very tough times, and I hope you all are watching Kitten Academy and Kit Kat Playroom, Brew Cats, Club Smoosh, all the different fosters out there. Watching them, liking, subscribing on YouTube, and supporting them, and supporting your local shelters by you. And it's also good for your heart and soul to watch the cats and kittens on YouTube, and helps them out. Helps out the fosters by getting them a little kickback from YouTube when you like and subscribe and share their videos. Right, Winnie? Boop. So from Winnie and Gary, on behalf of Winnie and Gary and Jenny D, and I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in this year. And I don't know, we might try and throw up another live stream on New Year's or something. It's going to be a weekend. Maybe do some silly fun stuff. But yeah, thanks for following their journey all these years. And we love recording them just in general and taking pictures. So that's why we throw them up on YouTube here. Because some of you have seen them since they were kittens on YouTube, just like we did. And we appreciate you all tuning in. Thanks so much to Lisa and Jenny for being amazing moderators. Also Jonathan when he jumps in. And we will see you again next week, next year. See you next year, everybody. Have a great one, everybody. Winnie.
Should we also maybe postpone the Wednesday stream to do it on your birthday instead?
Well, we'll keep everybody posted. We might do something different next week for their birthday, so we're not sure. So we will keep you posted, though. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you next week at some time, if not sooner. Love you all. Bye. Fade to Winnie.